How to hire a professional organizer. Compare quotes from top-rated home and office organizers. Stacks of paperwork. Overstuffed drawers. The untidiest garage on the block. Veritable pandemonium. If this describes the space you are living in right now, and you're not happy about it, it might be time for a clutter intervention. Clutter is often overwhelming, so before you take on this potentially difficult feat, get some help from a professional organizer who knows a thing or two about what it takes to put the mess in its place. Yes, there are such people, a lot, in fact. The National Association of Productivity and Organizing Professionals, NAPO, for example, has more than 3,500 members across the United States. While specialties can vary from person to person, in general, a professional organizer is someone who shows their clients how to implement a systematic approach to dealing with clutter, says Ben Soref, who runs Connecticut-based house-to-home organizing with his 2 business partners. Our goal is to help you put things where they belong, not just where they happen to fit, Soref says. This will not only allow you to find what you are looking for, but to be more productive, too. Professional organizers can work in nearly any area of your home, from closets and home offices to garages, attics and playrooms. Finding the right professional organizer. With thousands to choose from, how do you find one that is right for you? Vet a professional organizer's credentials. First, you'll want to search among those with the right credentials. Most professional organizers with training and experience are members of professional organizations, such as NAPO or the American Society of Professional Organizers, and have certifications indicating that they know the ins and outs of the field. These organizations' websites usually allow you to search for members by geographical area, zip code and specialty, making it easy for you to find a list of candidates in your area who are skilled in the sort of organizing that you need. Consider your goals, budget and timeline. Don't pick up the phone and start dialing quiet yet, though. NAPO recommends in their hiring guide, for people looking for pro organizers, that you stop and think about your goals, budget and time frame before you start reaching out to potential candidates. In order to know whether they can work with you, they'll want to know a little bit about these 3 things up front. Arrange a consultation. Once you've narrowed it down to your favorites, your best bet is to arrange a consultation, says Jeffrey Phillip, a professional organizer and interior designer in New York City. Some offer free consultations, others charge consultation fees. Either way, this is a can't-miss step, because it provides an opportunity for you to vet their personality, style and work ethic. By the end of the consultation, you should have a decent idea as to whether you'll feel comfortable having that person going behind the scenes of your personal space. Be aware of what professional organizers charge. You'll also, hopefully, know about how much money you'll need to invest in the process, since they'll see your disorganized space firsthand. What's typical? Essentially, nothing, says Philip. Depending on where you are in the country, it can be very different, he says, explaining that some professional organizers charge by the hour while others charge by the project. In addition, some work alone while others work in pairs or even teams. This will impact the price. How to choose a professional organizer that you trust. Don't make a decision based on budget alone, though. On the surface, professional organizing is about your belongings, but it is really about so much more. Like how you interact with those belongings, what they mean to you and how you wish to exist in your space. For this reason, trust is paramount. The client needs to trust that the organizer won't throw something out without permission, says Soref. They also need to be comfortable with the organizer going through their belongings, some of which may be very personal. Checking references is one way to identify whether someone is trustworthy, but you should also go with your gut. If someone gives you an unpleasant feeling, move on. There are plenty of other organizers out there. Set reasonable expectations for your project. Once you find the right person, is it okay to just kick back while they spend approximately the next 2 hours transforming your space into something that looks like it belongs on an episode of The Home Edit? Not even remotely, says Philip. For one thing, your personal organizer of choice may be booking weeks out, if not months. It may take some patience to even get on their calendar, he says. Plus, the work itself takes time. This is partially because of logistics, making a plan, developing a new system, learning said system. But it also has a lot to do with the emotional connection you have to your stuff and the fact that the organizer is coaching you through the process of potentially parting with some of it. This is all to say, don't set your expectations based on what you see on Netflix. Even if you are watching a reality organizing show, in reality, it is anything but, says Philip.